right, so first of all, for the reference, we had podcast episode together like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, and now we met each other in person, finally, right?
Great,
and
absolutely.
It's happy to see you in real life.
Same here.
And I would like to ask you about your expectations before CWG conference. And now, when we are wrapping up our second day, did those things that happened here fulfill those expectations?
Well, CWG is a great group to actually learn what's happening in the field, right? We all push software, we all push implementations, but at CWG you actually get people who are using the tool, so you can actually hear firsthand what's happening, what are the challenges, what they're looking for. So for me personally, the most what I'm looking for is to hear from customers. And presentations, how to use our tools, I think they are really helpful. Because we have some ideas where our software should be used, how it should be used, but then here you actually hear what actually happens in the field, how they use it. So always expectation is also to hear what's new and what's coming, and to hear what people are looking for, right? Because so we would like to understand a little bit more what their desires are for our software and how can we be better.
So the main goal of the community to exchange,
Absolutely.
and as I can hear from you, this is what is happening here.
Absolutely. And, it's different when you have meetings and official visits and talk about projects and stuff, but here talking to people one-to-one, I think this is really priceless. It's probably the biggest benefits of coming to a conference like this is really to build a relationship, but also to understand more on the personal level what's happening with the projects.
And it's interesting that you mentioned that one of the advantages of this conference that we can hear from the customers their case studies. And what I know from the statistics side that this time here in Milwaukee, more than 60% of the participants are customers, which is very beneficial for all other external people who listen in us. Why do they need to come and hear their real stories?
Yeah. What you also hear from a lot of people here, we all have problems that we're so focused to solve, right? So everybody's looking so very directly at what they have to see. So now they actually hear what other people do. So they actually open up their vision. Wow, maybe we could be doing this. Wow, maybe we are actually approaching this wrong. So it's extremely beneficial to understand what others are doing in the field with the same tool.
Exchange practical experience.
Absolutely.
Okay, can you name one thing that you liked the most from this conference?
Well, for me, the favorite was discussion about ABC versus CPQ and where to model the sales rules. That's a 100-year-old battle.
Never-ending battle.
Where to master the product. So it was interesting to actually hear the different positions of that topic.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback
Pleasure
and
meeting in
interview.
person.